Hey guys, Zack here, and welcome back to another action figure review, and today we'll be taking a look at the Jurassic World Parkgate Mini Planter. Now, this is something that you can only get at Box Lunch, I think it's called. So, it's on their website. I'll talk about that later in the video, so yeah. This isn't really a figure, this is more of just like, a planter, because of course there's a plant here, but like I said before, I kind of want to branch out and review like non-figure like things, so I figured I'd start here. And I know I kind of did that in the past, but I kind of want to improve upon that. I don't want to just review like a random DVD I have lying around. I want to review something that's like not just a figure, but something that's interesting, And I do have some things I plan on reviewing, so yeah. Anyway, with all that out of the way, let's just get right into this. So, first we'll take a look at the paint, and the painting here is actually very nice. So, of course, most of it, we have this, like, a lot of browns and a lot of grays, which looks very nice. A lot of weathering, too, which really adds to that. The wood here, for the gate itself, is painted very nicely. And we do have a bit of black right here, which, there's supposed to be, like, a background, but, like, if you look, like, on the back here, you can see that, like, the plant part gets in the way, so, of course, they just kind of have to paint over that to sort of give the illusion that something's there. The Jurassic Park logo here is actually painted very nicely, very clean. As far as I'm concerned, I don't really see any mishaps or anything like that, so it looks good. And the fire here is painted, it's probably the weakest thing here, but it doesn't look terrible. It doesn't really look like fire here, it instead looks a lot more like candy corn. Which, by the way, I just want to talk about this. I love candy corn, and I am so tired of people saying it's a bad candy. It's not. Get over it. So, yeah. And, of course, the plant itself, it's green. Nothing really crazy there. Really quick, there's a bit of styrofoam here. So, for anyone who's sensitive to the sound of styrofoam, like me, I do apologize. I'll try not to touch it much, but, yeah. And, honestly, that's pretty much it for the painting here. And the painting here is actually very nice, very clean for the most part. The fire looks a little, it's not great, but overall the painting is actually very good. So the painting here, I'd say definitely gets a pass. Now we'll move on to the articulation. There is none, so we're just going to get right into the sculpt, and the sculpting here looks great. This is exactly what I imagine when I think of the Jurassic Park gate. It looks very spot on. I mean, of course it's a little planter, but yeah, like, the sculpting here is great. I feel like the fire, I feel like they could look a little, a little better, but again, the sculpting here looks great and looks very spot on to what we see in the movie. So the sculpting here definitely gets a pass. Now we'll take a look at the detailing, and the detailing here, again, is actually very good. So, of course, for the stone parts of the gate here, we have all these different, like, cracks and, like, indentations, which look very nice, very well defined. And I do like that. Not a lot of detailing on the fire, but the gate itself is detailed very nicely. That legit looks like wood. So I do really like that. Of course, the Jurassic Park logo. There's not a lot of detailing, but, like, there's a little bit of, it's there, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, again, we have more of this stone looking like detailing throughout, which, again, looks great. I absolutely love it. And, yeah, honestly, that's pretty much it for the detailing here. The detailing on this little planter is very nice. So, the detailing here definitely gets a pass. So, at the end of the day, should you get this? Honestly, I'd say yeah. If you want, like, to plant something, that's one thing, but even then, there's not, like, a lot of, like, merchandise that's, like, related to the Jurassic Park gate. I know for the 25th anniversary, they released, like, pepper shakers for, like, one door was salt and the other was, like, pepper. So I think that's really cool, but unfortunately, I was never able to find it. So as far as, like, having, like, a physical, like, piece of merchandising for the Jurassic Park gate, I think that this is perfect. So, yeah, very happy about this, and yeah, I do like it. If you want to know how big it is, we have some of the Jurassic Park Matchbox with the Ford Explorer here, which actually scales very nicely. Yeah, that looks real. I really like that. We have the Jeep Wrangler, which again scales very nicely. We have the Takara T-Rex, which again scales very nicely with the gate here. If you wanted to do like a diorama or something, I feel like these figures would be perfect involving this gate, because like the scaling here is actually really nice. So yeah, I do like that. And of course, here it is next to Dr. Billy Grant. It's not that big, but yeah. There you go. Alright. Now, that is it for today. Have a great rest of your week, and I will see you in the next video. Peace, Zack out.